Hello everyone, I am Karna Rastogi, an author turned global climate change warrior, and I am thrilled to be here with such a dynamic audience. Well, today's topic is You, Me and Climate Action. Dark clouds of fear surrounded everyone 4 years back when we were hit by COVID. I had never dreamt of something like this. People had to learn and unlearn many things. My sweet home had become my cage, and my three screens, the three digital screens, had become my companions. Life felt like it had come at a standstill for everyone, including me. But I felt that this is the right opportunity for me to write my next book. Nature has always been my inspiration for writing. And that's why you will find various elements of nature ranging from trees to forest to magical seeds in all my books. Well, when the news of a deer roaming in the streets of Haridwar, a nilgai spotted in Noida, and dolphins swam in the Hudson River. All of these gave me the topic for my next underwater mystery. I realized that I was faced by the harsh reality of plastic pollution and debris settled at the bottom of the ocean. It felt like realization had dawned upon me. That's when it gave birth to my e-comic, Karthik, Daddy and Plastic, a journey about plastic pollution. Well, moving on to my next e-comic, I realized my brain neurons triggered more. I felt, why not check my carbon footprints? I used the Tide Turner Plastic Challenge by UNEP and WWF to check my carbon footprints. I realized that somewhat my lifestyle is contributing towards climate change. I changed my lifestyle and reduced my carbon footprints. I compiled all my learnings into my second e-comic titled Karthik, Mixie and Monster, a journey about ocean pollution. That's when I discussed this topic with my friends. I found out that they did not have proper information or lacked information about this topic. That's when I embarked on my mission of climate change. Let me tell you that climate change is not a hype. Climate change is a reality. And that's by the example of monsoon in June 2024. Let me tell you that monsoon in June 2024, this year, was very unpredicted. From one region where you had a heavy downpour, in the second region, you had complete drought. That's when I realized that summers are extremely hot. Winters, the window is shortening and shortening. And monsoons are unexpected. Well, this didn't shock you, didn't it? I'll tell you one more example of Kiribati. I know most of you don't know what Kiribati is. Kiribati is a small country that is made of 33 islands that will be the first country to lose land due to the rising sea levels. If rising sea levels continue at the rate of 1.2 centimeter, that is 4 times the global average, this scenario can happen with many countries one day. Kiribati will be the first country to disappear due to climate change. Next topic we have is Antarctica. Antarctica is the biggest cold desert. It has the Doomsday Glacier that is melting at a rate faster than before. This rate continues, and due to which the global levels of water rise. Well, I have a question for all of you. Have you ever heard of plastic rain? Yes, well, that might have silenced the crowd, but that's true. Plastic rain has been found in Bihar, Patna, where a rainwater sample contains microplastics of rainwater. Let's go to the next slide. This is plastic rain. What is exactly microplastic? Microplastics are smaller units of plastic. These plastics are not only found in drinking water, but in food and even in the air. These are mainly caused due to single-use plastic bottles or single-use plastic bags, most importantly, disposable cutlery. Fun fact, 80% of marine pollution is due to plastic waste. Well, how do these exactly travel? Several thousands meters are traveled by these microplastics, covering three main fundamentals: rainwater, temperature, and most importantly, climate change. So what exactly can we do? Before going to that, I would like to say that climate change cannot be solved until we take action. And to take action, we must understand that this is a crisis situation. It's you and me who are the powerful catalysts of change. I request all of you to raise your voice, demand for action, and seek knowledge. Be a role model, because if not now, then when will the youth be a change maker? Well, what can we, you and me, exactly do? Mission Life. You heard it correct. It's Mission Life that was given by our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji. This talks about lifestyle for the environment. And not only lifestyle for the environment, it has a three-step process to it. Imagine a world with a stable climate. Believe with your heart, achieve with your might. Step number 1, reduce your carbon footprints. There are several ways to do so. I'll give you 5 to 6. Number 1, eat local and seasoned food, because if we litter food repeatedly, it goes to a landfill and causes methane gas to be produced. Turn off your non-essential lights that are there, because you celebrate Earth Hour at the every last Saturday of March. Segregate your waste into wet waste, dry waste. Don't litter. Take a drive on CNG vehicles, rather bicycles, or use public transport whenever possible. We have the step 2, where I would request all the audience to raise their right hand and repeat after me. I pledge to go green, for my air to remain clean. Use solar light and power. Close the tap and running shower. Take a drive in CNG vehicles. Walk on foot to experience miracles. Grow plants and tree for shade. A natural cooling for summer is made. Start from self, create clean and clean energy. Put in actions as actions create energy. Thank you, everyone. Towards step 3, we have the power of a pen. Well, I'm sure we all are the youth. We have the power of a pen. A pen is mightier than a sword. As Lord Byron has correctly said, a drop of ink can make a million think. Well, I chose to write my book that is titled Karthik Mixi and Climate Change. It's now or never. That is a free book distribution drive. To make this more impactful, other than English, I have written it in 6 other Indian languages, namely Gujarati, Hindi, Marathi, Bengali, Malayalam, and also Kannada. Well, the unique point of my book is that you will notice a seed packet at the back. So what is supposedly a seed packet to do at the back of a book? Well, you take out the seed, plant it, put another choice of your seed in it, and pass it to a friend. What this does it creates a chain reaction. Moving on, we have some of my climate change books. Currently, I have displayed 4, but I have 7 to my credit. Moving on, let's understand that we conserve only what we love. We love only what we understand, and we understand only what we are taught. These are few of my awards that I have received throughout my journey. That is, first of all, the Messengers of Peace Award, the Eco Hero Award, and by Times of India, I have received the Unstoppable 21 Award as well. Now, my climate change warrior journey is pretty simple. I started My climate change warrior journey is pretty simple. I started by taking my school project on plastic and then took it up all to a national summit. Now, the third step is to understand that we have only one planet, and the greatest threat to this planet is believing that someone else will save the planet. Moving on, I would like to re-emphasize on an Indian proverb that says, if you take one step towards God, God will take 10 steps towards you. Similarly, I re-emphasize this as, if you take one step towards the environment, environment will take several steps towards healing. Now I have my self-composed poem written by me that is an appeal by Mother Earth. Tears roll down my eyes. My heart is out and screams and cries. Climate is posing a serious threat. Anytime dry, anytime wet. More floods and drought I face. Rising sea level at all my place. Temperature is rising and rising so high. Temperature is rising and rising so high. Destroying habitat, my creatures die. Melting glaciers up in poles. Shrinking mountains uncontrolled. O human, your actions and deforestation created an emergency for all the nations. With the dawn of industrial revolution, global warming, environmental pollution. Act now for change to reduce. Follow 3 R's, recycle and reduce. Let my children inherit this wealth, conserve resources, improve my health. At the last of my session, I have a message for all of you. Stop climate change before it changes you. Change the mindset for climate view. Evade the abreast of all problems away, because the future depends on what we do today. Thank you, everyone.